The Lagos State Police Command remains steadfast in its constitutional responsibility of protecting lives and property across the state through proactive policing, intelligence-led operations, strategic deployment, and swift response to criminal activities. In line with this commitment, the command recorded remarkable operational successes within the month of April 2026, resulting in the arrest of numerous criminal suspects involved in armed robbery, cultism, kidnapping, vandalism, unlawful possession of firearms, street violence, and other related offences. This achievement further reaffirms our resolve to rid Lagos State of criminal elements and sustain peace, safety, and public confidence in policing. Within the period under review, the command recorded the following: arrest of 118 suspects, recovery of 11 locally fabricated ballistic pistols, 1 locally made cut-to-size pistol, 1 English ballistic pistol, 2 day guns, 9 Telecom power batteries, 4 cutlasses, 1 knife, 21 bags of suspected substance to be Indian hemp, assorted charms, other incriminating items. Below is a summary of some of the cases handled during the month under review. 1. Raid of criminal hideouts and arrest of suspects. On the 27th of April 2026, at about 18:30 hours, operatives of the command arrested 58 suspects linked to street crimes, traffic robbery, and harassment of residents. The suspects are alleged to have been responsible for the phone snatching, armed attacks, and intimidation of innocent members of the public within Lekki corridor. Several violent items were recovered from them. Our investigation into this matter is still ongoing. You can recall that sometimes last week, precisely on the 27th of this month, there was a crisis along Lekki corridor where we saw some men running around with cutlasses, arms, and the rest of it, chasing some people. This was all over the news and it went viral in the social media. These men were men of these called Otaku boys. These people that always relay people that as their vehicle broke down on the road and demand money from them. They went on rampage on that day, and everybody was scared of the road, and the police went after them. That is where we arrested about 58 of them, and they are still being investigated because it's unbecoming of those hoodlums around that axis. And since then, after the arrest, we've not had such a thing like that. And the raid on them is still continuous. They are being raided on a daily basis to allow the residents of that area to allow them to have a rest, and so that everybody can apply that road freely without any harassment or intimidation. If you notice now, for some time now, we've not had the incident of people disturbing the resident flying that road from Lekki axis down to the island here. We are still on their trail. We are still raiding them on a daily basis, and that will continue until we raid all of them out of that street. Those street urchins that will lay people, ask them for money. If they are not able to give them money, kind of damage their vehicle, throw stones on their windscreen, or cut their side mirror. And I'm sure that is not happening again because we are still on them and we are still raiding them accordingly. Arrest of suspected kidnappers and murderers. On April 27, 2026, at about 20:00 hours, operatives of the command, acting on credible intelligence, traced and arrested suspected kidnapper at Lucy Fiber area, Ikorodu, Lagos. The suspects are Elijah Emmanuel and a 23-year-old Anthony Ekwen Ogenata, male, 21 years old. Criminal investigation revealed that the suspects are linked to the kidnapping and gruesome murder of one Thompson Omokafe Adams, age 17 years, which occurred on April 22, 2026. Further interrogation also revealed that the suspect had earlier kidnapped and murdered a female victim on November 30, 2025, during which a ransom of 300,000 naira was paid by the victim's family. These two boys went with one of their friends who happened to be their schoolmates in the secondary school. Along the line, they murdered the boy. We have it on record that from them, during interrogation, they confessed to the fact that same incident occurred November 2020, November 30th, 2025, that they equally murdered one lady, a female, and after collecting 300,000 naira as ransom from the parents of the lady. The boys are here. You can have the opportunity of interrogating them or asking questions from them. And so, they have nothing in particular in mind before doing this act. I don't know, they just decided that is their modus operandi and it's their stock in trade. This lady that was murdered 2025, according to them, was a girlfriend to one of them. And along the line, the lady was murdered by them after they called on the parents that the female girl, the lady had been kidnapped and they should come up with ransom. And the parents were able to pay 300,000 naira to them. After collecting the 300,000 naira, they still went ahead and murdered the lady. Also, we have arrest of Syria Telecom vendors and recovery of 9 power batteries. Following credible intelligence from Glo Nigeria on the theft of over 650 power assets between 2025 and 2026, acting on intelligence, one Oji Emeka was arrested at the Keja. The suspect confessed and led operatives to Alausa, where one Obiagu Kingsley was arrested. Further investigation led to the arrest of one another. So one of the syndicate members, Oluwatosi Soni and Gbogbo area of Ikorodu, where 9 telecom power batteries were recovered. Arrest of 8 suspected cultists. On April 22, 2026, between the hours of 0200 hours and 0450 hours, operatives of the command carried out a crackdown operation on cult-related activities within Iwaya, Lagos. The operation led to the arrest of 8 suspected cultists linked to the ongoing unlawful society activities within the area. Investigation is still currently going on to apprehend other fleeing members and uncover the criminal activities connected. Arrest of suspected armed robber and recovery of stolen items. On April 28, 2026, at about 0630 hours, information was revealed that 3 young men riding on a motorcycle had dispossessed one Chiamaka of her belongings at Ayetoro post stop. Operatives swiftly responded to the scene, leading to the arrest of one Destiny Garuba, aged 25 years. Investigation into that is still ongoing. Arrest of suspected armed robbers and cultists. On April 12, 2026, credible intelligence was received from unknown people. Conspired and murder of one Emmanuel Obisom, male, around the Lasso area of Lagos State. The victim was found lying lifeless at the scene of the attack. Detectives of the command swung into action. Further investigation led to the arrest of suspects in connection of the crime. One province, Israel, aged 28 years, Bright Aniedi, 27 years, Fabulous John, 25 years, Meshach Obili, aged 24 years, and Owolabi Idris, 28 years, were arrested. Preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects are members of Aye confraternity, while the deceased Emmanuel Obizon was identified as a member of the Aye confraternity. It was further discovered that one Lukman M. currently at large allegedly shot the deceased in the head, while another suspect, Alugbe M., used a stone to smash his head. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend the other fleeing suspects. Arrest of suspected cultists and armed robbers operating across Lagos Island. On April 20, 2026, at about 18:00 hours, operatives of the command arrested 20 suspects linked to various cult-related armed robbery activities terrorizing Lagos Island. The suspects are alleged members of the Aye and Eye confraternities and are believed to have participated in violent attacks recorded on April 10, 2026. The case will be charged to court upon conclusion of investigation. Also, we can recall sometimes this month too, precisely on the 10th of April, we have a situation in Lagos Island where about 2 people were murdered, and as at that time we went to action and were able to arrest some of the suspects, and they are members of these cult groups called Aye and Aye confraternities. Well, we all know that the issue of cultism is something that is becoming worrisome in the command or in the state for now. And this is what we have been campaigning against. We have been going from one area to the other to sensitize people, and as well to urge people of the community to come and collaborate with us and synergize with us to combat this crime. After which we don't leave it at that. We are always going after these boys. And many of them have been arrested. Many of them have been charged to court within the short time that I assumed their duty here. And we still have many of them with us that are about to be charged to court. I will seize this opportunity. I want to seize this opportunity to implore members of the public to kind of give us needed information about this cultist. Even though we are still going to give you this to go through, but I still want to use this opportunity to send this across to all members of the community, not to leave this to the police alone. The issue of cultism is not something that only police can tackle. These men live within us. They are tenants of some landlords, and they are children of some people within the society. We need to bring them out so that the law can take its course on them. Also, we have in Ajao, we still have arrest of cult members too. They are still here with us. Some of them are going to be paraded, even though we are not going to show their faces, but you see them here today. We still have arrest of suspected cultists and miscreants as well. This is to tell you that the major problem we have is about this cultism. And as we are going after them, one after the other, even though they are still coming out, but I'm very sure in no distant time, the issue will be laid to rest. I can assure Lagosians of that. On April 27, 2026, at about 18:00 hours, operatives of First Tag Division arrested 5 suspects to cult-related violence in an hotel in First Tag area. The suspects are Bashiru Ajibase, Covenant Edet, Jire Isaac, Akwobi Emmanuel, and Akiboju Opeyemi. And also arrested was Dennis Omoni, 837, who was found to have issued threats to members of the public during interrogation. He confessed to belonging to a dreaded cult group operating within Festac and its environs. Also, we have the arrest of gun runners and recovery of one Beretta pistol. Also, some firearms and vehicles were equally recovered from some suspects. In continuation of the command sustained operational engagement and ongoing mop-up of illegal arms, police operatives across various formations recorded notable successes through coordinated intelligence-led operations. During the operations, the following SUVs were recovered: locally made pistols and other items believed to have been used for criminal activities. This recovery further underscored the command's proactive determination to rid Lagos State of illegal firearms, disrupt criminal networks, and enhance public safety. Investigation is ongoing to apprehend other suspects connected with the recovered exhibits and ensure they are brought to justice. This recovery further demonstrates the command's determination to dismantle criminal networks and strengthen public safety across Lagos State. Conclusion. Gentlemen of the press, this successful operation is a clear demonstration of the effectiveness of intelligence gathering and prompt police action. The command wishes to assure Lagosians that criminal elements will find no safe haven anywhere within the state. We therefore urge members of the public to continue to support the police with the timely and credible information that will aid crime prevention and detection. All suspects will be charged to court upon conclusion of their investigation. Thank you and God bless.